from what I've been checking, my last stream didn't fully upload to Twitch, so if you weren't watching the stream last night, you would not have seen certain parts that I did to get to this point. Whereas from what I see in the stream, that there is a part where you hear David Sarf, ask for help. So as part of the stream, I did go and find him. Took a bit of doing because it was bloody like a maze. But yeah, we did find him, and he basically asked us to shut down the system like the other two guys did, Hugh Darrow and Taggart. But he says when it becomes to telling people what happened, instead of saying it was Hugh Darrow, he did it because of all the technology, it's going to become rampant, stuff like that. He wants it to say that it was Humanity Front that did it and released the virus that only have infected augmented people, which sent them insane. Which means that people won't fear augmented people themselves, but more turned on Humanity Front. And not so much on the augmented people who went nuts and started hurting people all around the world. So we did that, then we got to this point, which means this is where we have to shut off the machine. And once we do that, we're going to be given a choice. I did put out a wee call at the end of the stream if somebody would like to help me make the choice of what to do, then send me a message, but I guess it was never recorded and saved, so there is that. Yeah, so I just found my way to the end of the game, to this part of the game, which is near the end, and I'm going to continue on. I'll chat a wee bit if something interesting comes up, or I have some commentary on it. But I mostly think this is just going to be decisions, end stream, well not end stream, sorry, end of the game. Maybe let the credits roll, just, for all those that made the game to get some shout out, on the stream. But yeah, I'm going to continue on playing until it is done. After this I might play some Marvel Avengers, which I'm not sure if you've watched any of the streams, but it is a fun game. I'm totally fanboying over it, just because it's Avengers. So yeah, we're going to continue on, and let's see what the end brings us, and hopefully you guys are surprised by some of the stuff that might happen. So yeah, let's keep an eye on it, and I'm going to watch my stream on my phone just to see if it's playing as it should do. It seemed to be going slower than it was. It seemed to be going slower last night, where when I was certain parts, the stream itself on my phone wasn't. So I'm wondering if when I turned off console in the game, did it shut down the stream and it didn't save because it wasn't at that point on the stream. So it could be that, so I won't shut down the stream until it's fully ended on my phone also. And so we'll continue on. I'm sorry to bore you with a bit of chatter, but I just wanted to explain why my previous stream would be a bit missing certain parts. I don't know what happened, it just didn't record the end. So yeah, we're going to continue on. I'm going to go quiet if there's cutscenes. Until then, we'll see what happens. Hey Abs. No, I wasn't ignoring you, what do you mean? I replied to your last message and I haven't got any back. I can't see the text. What, to me replying? In whisper? I didn't get any reply. I figured you were busy. So I kinda waited. Oh, I can only see this text when I'm streaming. If you're putting it into on my profile there's a chat place, but that's not for me to see. I don't get notifications for it. That's just for other streamers to chat. Sorry, other viewers to chat. I only see when you send comments into my stream. If you use the chat part, which is part of my whole profile, I don't see that, and it disappears after a short amount of time. It's just for people to talk to each other if I was offline. You know, like fans, like call on and they're all on my profile and chatting to each other, but I wouldn't see it because I'd be offline. That's why I says, like, if you wanted me directly, it would have to be through Whisper, you know, because I get notifications for that. Are you my biggest fan? Yeah, so no, totally wasn't ignoring you. I don't know if you heard the start of this stream, but part of my last night's stream didn't record fully, so I was explaining that everything went wrong near the end. Oh, sorry, not went wrong. I stopped everything from going wrong, and I got a couple of choices handed to me by certain people. You know, David Sarov, Taggart, and the other guy, Hugh Darrow. And basically I have to make a choice now when I get to the bottom of this thing. So yeah, you'll get to see which choice we make. And you can probably help me if you want. So I'm gonna start it and we'll see what happens. Fun. Once the elevator ride begins, there is no turning back. Are you sure you want to descend now? I think we do, guys. What do you think? Yeah? I don't know. I haven't seen him since he left the chat also. So I'm not sure what happened. I mean, after that, where he went. Here we go. It's a bit dramatic. Is the audio okay? Can you hear me, or do I need to turn down the music or the sound effects? Yeah, no, that's no problem. Oh, that's good. I turned up the music and dialogue a wee bit so people could hear the game better too. Just not my voice, you know. Because right now, with this mic on, I've got a big rattling lift in the ear. It's like we're descending into the bowels of hell. Like Dante's Inferno. And the circles of hell. I wonder if that's what it's meant to represent. You know, the different circles of hell, and you know, there's greed, gluttony, envy, the 7 deadly sins. There's the lawyers over there, and there's the killers and murderers over there. Is it the 9 circles? Aye, but they're based on the 7 deadly sins, aren't they? And then I think, what is it? Oh fuck, what do you call it? The Divine Comedy. There's a second part where it shows the hosts. You know, the shimmering realms, the heavens. Should be fun. Well, let's go. Let's see what this is going to bring us. We're near the end. And then I might play some Marvel after. Yeah, a virus was set off that made everybody augmented, go nuts and start murdering each other. I was going to say murderizing. Is that a word? I think it is. Ooh, I'll take that. Right, let's see.
What the hell?
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Water pressure normal. 173 psi. Who am I? Communications web online. feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
What the hell?
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Oh shit, she's going all Borg queen. Yep.
Someone has to override
She's
the
going
signal and be the
Borg.
world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of EEG.
I can't control Hiron.
Increasing glutamate levels by 32%.
She's titty bread.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary drone hatch.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was my words exactly. I was hoping.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
I was the one to alter the signal! Once I do, the Council will welcome me with open arms!
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away! Madman is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
Pod 1. Safety.
You have been better served keeping your head down.
Warning. Pod 2.
I'll do it, Mother. Just don't hurt anyone. Just no more pain. Please, leave him away from us. Security.
Do I have to kill him?
Sufficient. Sufficient.
One way to
Shit. I think I know what they need to do, but I'm on a pacifist playthrough. I shouldn't have to kill him. So what do I have to do, Johnny?
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
I was the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the Council will welcome me with open arms.
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away! Madman is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
You have been better served keeping your head down, Jensen.
Warning. Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that gold? From that fool Darrow? This will not stop me, Jensen! It's happening! Hiron is gone from us! No! Wait! It's initiating emergency protocols! Ah! You don't know the
That's
resources
exactly
they have
what's
at their
happening
disposal,
here.
Jensen. Despite your special genetics, you are...
1 second, I'm putting on subtitles just to make it easier to pick up what the hell is going on. Gameplay. Where is... Where's subtitles? Video... subtitles. Oh, they're on, but they just weren't picking up what she's saying. Okay.
Initiate dissipation protocol.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Halfway to discharge sequence.
Damn you, Daryl. Keep betrayed him.
Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
We cannot reach you, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I have both failed.
I think I'm gonna need some EMPs for that big ass fucking tank. Oh, it is very dramatic. So much fun though. Oh, what the fuck is he getting up for? See, I've
Primary pod station damaged.
right there. I protected myself against. Oh shit, that's up and running again.
You're right. I have worked too long to stop now. You want the glory? Is that... No! It is all mine! I have been earning for this!
Warning. Primary pod station failure imminent. Warning. Electrical charge approaching critical limit. Discharge imminent. Clear the area.
Fucking hell. It's something more hard hitting. What's this? You mess with the best, you die like the rest. In your face, bitch. Do I have to kill her or what? Holy shit, like a Christmas tree. This is not good for the synapses. I'm gonna go ahead and check and see if I can see whatever messages was in the chat. Abs have wanted a chat and it showed me nothing on it there. Not the stream chat, I've still got that up, but the normal chat on my profile, I don't think I get to see that. Oh, she is titty bread. Respect. And this is it. What the fuck was that? I did not know I could do this. Class. Look at this. I should have really saved that.
Welcome to the edge.
I
It
can't
is
even
not the end
save.
of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know.
Eliza an AI.
Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However,
So
if you
that's
desire, I can
Darrow's
alter
choice.
Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front. Like Sarah suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam.
Kill everybody.
Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Send Sarah's message and let augments be continue actually, just be more evolved, get better, faster. Send Darrow's message, tell him about the Illuminati, about the biochip, the Gamagogs and the homicidal killers and everything else that we've discovered through all the playthroughs. Or put out Taggart's message and say that everybody was poisoned by a certain neuropozyne shipment, and basically we should put harsher regulations on augments so people can't go on a spree like they did and kill and hurt people. What do you think, chat? What do you think we should choose? Let the world decide by telling them the truth, put restrictions on augmented people, or lie about the microchip and let augmentation evolve and get better over time. What do you think? I'll give you a minute to decide, and we'll take it into consideration, and then we'll make our choice. Or should we just destroy it all with what's inside? Quite the choice. Can I save it? I'm gonna do a save here too, just in case. We can always come back and see the different endings. Since I've not had any word, I can always go and play multiple endings if people want them and see how they go, and save them and upload them to Twitch and my YouTube. Or I can play this one, and then if we ever play it again, take a different path. But yeah, I am going to let's send Darrow's message. Let's tell him everything. All the information we found out. All the people and all their dirty little secrets. Let's watch the world burn or band together and not do the wrong thing. Maybe take the right choice and help the augment people and maybe put a little restrictions on it, but we'll see. So Darrow's message it is.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yeah, sometimes it's not all about the augmentation, though it does help for people who lost limbs. But not if everybody's just getting it as cosmetics and just to become faster, bigger, stronger, more beautiful, I suppose. Right, yes, let's do it.
So be it then.
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. How many times in the Call of Duty did I almost fall into the trap of taking shortcuts, abusing my abilities or the resources at hand? I resisted. Barely at times, because I valued human lives and considerations. Can I truly despise others who fall? Technology offers us strength. Strength enables dominance, and dominance paves the way for abuse. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain.
Quite beautiful. I'm gonna let the credits roll, guys, just because, as you can see, there's pictures and certain things and names, and these are all people who worked on this game and deserve the recognition. So I will let it play and record, and maybe when we get to the end of this, I may re-upload the save and try the other two endings, just so we have them all recorded. See how to differ in each, which should be fun. So yeah, I'll let it play for now. I do enjoy certain games that give you these kind of moral dilemmas, you know. It's kind of why I'm looking forward to Cyberpunk, because there's meant to be so much different branches you can take in your decision making that it does all have an impact. Same as Witcher. Excuse me. Witcher also had the kind of endings where, you know, if you save one person and kill another, it did affect how the game would end too. I don't know which ending is canon to Mankind Divided, the second Deus Ex game. I'm sure we'll find that out when we play it, but I'll probably not play it until after probably Marvel Avengers game, which might be quite a size, so I might do the main campaign of Marvel Avengers, but not every little side quest. I don't know. I'll talk about it more in the actual Marvel game itself, instead of this, which is the Deus Ex playthrough. It does look cool. It's quite the team that was on it too. Since some of the staff had quite the drinking sessions. Some says the team also. Is that just the team that worked on Deus Ex? I wonder. Looks badass. I cannot stop yawning. Work has been catching up on me. the picture of Elijah at the backer, the AI. I'm not sure quite how the chat system works, Abs. I know like I get to see the live chat from people watching the stream and talking, you know, in the physical chat, but I also know there's a chat option on my profile, like I says, at the end of, you know, about and videos and collections and stuff like that. And then there's the chat part, but unless I go in and physically check that every so often, then I think messages load there and then just disappear over time, which I wouldn't see. Like I keep an eye on the chat itself during a stream, but not when I'm off streaming. You know, like say I was watching something on Twitch myself. You know, I'm not in my profile or not in my channel. So I wouldn't see those, and I don't get notifications for people unless I've got some kind of notification turned off, which could be a thing. So yeah, no, I don't get those. Like I get whispers, and obviously I get these chats because I am on streaming now and talking to people. But no, I don't get that one. So the best way to reach me personally would be the whisper, which is like a DM, a private message. It'd be probably the easiest way anyway if you did want to hit me up on anything or ask me any questions. It's quite the roster of people. I'm gonna take the headset in with me while I get some water. I've decided to give myself a little detox this week of not drinking beer during the week or when I'm streaming, you know. You don't mind the sound of water. If you really need to pee, it's not going to help.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus Initiative. Come in. Dr. Reed.
Morpheus Initiative.
We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.
The fuck was that all about? You cannot fucking trust Megan Reed. She's up to some dodgy shit. I'm gonna have to check, guys. I don't think I got the... I don't think I got the achievement for my passive playthrough. The no kills. I don't know if it just stays like this or, you know, does it lead to something else? Like, why wouldn't it just go to this beginning page again? And we'll give it another minute while I have a drink of water and we'll get that easy and then we'll see. I will reload it and we'll try the other end this time. Well, it seems there's nothing else, guys, so... No achievement. Strange. Well, we will load up the last save, and we'll pick Seraph's one this time. See what kind of ending that gives, and then we'll do Taggart's, and yeah, that'll be the end of the stream, and I think I've showed everything I could show. There is obviously DLC, which I will get and play in time too, so that'll be a thing. I'm going to look into why I did not get a passive achievement unless I have to do a non-lethal playthrough the DLCs also to get it. But I'll check. Yeah, we'll see what Sarf message says to the world. No, sorry, we'll do Taggart's first. Do Taggart's just to see which way his one is going to come out.
If you do this, first-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice?
Not really, because my other choice was Darrow's, but let's see where this rabbit hole goes.
So be it then.
Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing?
Isn't that the truth?
Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity. But the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power without limits, without guide rails to keep us from abusing it. Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it. So if the men and women behind Taggart need to work in the shadows, pulling strings to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad will their leadership be? I just hope they stand by what they say.
The Illuminati. Well, we've seen the end credits, so we don't need to do that again. Now we will try Sarf's one, see what kind of ending we get out of that, and yeah, we'll be done with the end of Deus Ex Human Revolution. And this is Sarf's
If
ending.
you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good?
Not always. Is that the Challenger?
I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
Is that an augmented fetus? That is so wrong. Well, guys, that was all 3 endings. Oh, no, it's not. Actually, it's not the final ending. There's one more ending where we picked none of those choices and we blow it all up, killing everyone, us included. Sorry, I forgot about that one. Yeah, this ending is basically, we just don't say what happened. We let it all burn down, hide all the evidence, and let the world try and figure out what happened. Maybe they'll turn on augments, maybe they won't. Be good to see what kind of ending it's going to give for this. Obviously it's going to be us Dan, I suppose. But you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelette. So yes, let's see the final dark ending that it's given us. Dead man walking a mile. Walking a mile. There we go. Self-destruct button. And so it
If you do
begins.
this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice? We have little time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways. Slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
Quite a decision. There you go, guys. That was all 4 endings. Sorry, not 3. Yeah, this has been Deus Ex Human Revolution. And you gotta admit, Jensen is a badass motherfucker. And I enjoy playing it. And because it was a streaming playthrough, I couldn't obviously explore every nook and cranny, which I did do. I mean, like when I first got into Detroit, I looked about Detroit. We looked everywhere. And that maybe didn't go into every apartment and hack every computer, but we did explore. And then when we got to China, we did explore the surroundings before we did any side missions, and then I did all the side missions just to incorporate that into the story too, in case it tied in with some other ways. And we did save Fly Girl, which was a bonus because she can die in this game if you don't stop the soldiers from shooting at the airship. And yes, we didn't explore Panchea enough just because there was people dying, and it was more about getting the story to continuing. You know, I don't want people getting bored of me just running about in circles, looking at every box. But yeah, I think we've seen all the game. And like I says, there is DLCs, so once they're bought and downloaded, and I've played some more streams for Marvel, Avengers, and other, maybe squeeze in some other games, then we'll fall back on the DLC again, and we'll continue Jensen's story because he's quite a character. So yeah, that's me saying for this stream of Deus Ex has come to an end. I will be saving it and I will be on Twitch for a while. I'll make it Prime soon just so it stays up longer, but it will be uploaded to my YouTube channel too. It's Into Mortal Gaming, where you will find all the playthroughs. To watch at your leisure or just skim through for certain parts, or maybe use as walkthroughs to pass certain parts that took me a while to figure out. But yeah, that's it. This is Chained Immortal signing out. It's been a pleasure streaming Deus Ex for you mortals. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye and be safe.